Hello, thank you for taking the time to check out this demo for StageDoor. StageDoor is an app I built over the course of a week while attending Flatiron School. It was built exclusively using Ruby on Rails. I built StageDoor to be a platform that allowed users to track data about their contracts, as well as see aggregate data from all users that can give insights into how best negotiate with a specific company. Before becoming a developer, I was a freelance lighting designer, and so I took theater designers as sort of my base of users and built this app. Uh, as you can see, when we first open the site, we're given the option to either sign up or log in. I've already seeded this with a bunch of faker data, so let's log in. We're going to log in as Magikarp. So when we log in, we have the option to either view our contracts or view analytics based on different companies that are on the site. So let's start out by creating a contract. We can create a new contract. We can give it a show name. Say we just designed cats, which we've already designed, I see. Say we did it in November. Whoops. There we go. We did it in November. We did it at Actors Theater Louisville in the Pamela Brown Theater. And we were the projection designer. And let's say we got paid, I don't know, $3,500. So we submit our contract, we're taken back to this page, and we can view all of our contracts. So when we view all of our contracts, we see a list of contracts here, which also has the name of the show, it has where the show was done, and it has the salary that we were paid. We can see a breakdown of sort of average fee, lowest, highest, just some like basic numbers to help us gauge our overall contracts. And then using Google Charts API, we have made these three charts. The first is a pie chart that shows us an overview of different types of contracts we've worked under. And maybe lets us see like where we're getting the most work and where we could improve. We also get this bar chart, which shows us different design disciplines and how many contracts of each type we have. So if we're a lighting and scenic designer, we can see like, oh, I'm getting more work in lighting design than scenic design, and maybe know where we should focus in the future. And then finally, we have this line chart, which shows us our fee history over time and sort of allows us to gauge whether you're on the rise or whether maybe we're having a rough couple of months and we need to find some more gigs. That's all available right here. So now that we've seen our basic user data, let's hop on over to the company side. Here we have a list of all companies. We can search for a company, or we can just go down this list and check out, let's check out Dallas Theater Center. So we go to Dallas Theater Center, and this is all fake data, by the way, but we can see each of the theaters that Dallas Theater Center owns. We can see average fees, lowest fee, highest fee information for each of those theaters. We can see a graph of fees over time broken down by design discipline. We can also see it broken down by gender and by ethnicity. And this can give us a sense of maybe the amount that we've been offered if we're in negotiations, whether that's fair or not. It can also give us a sense of what it might be like to work at that theater, what their hiring practices are like, if it's a good place to work. All that information is available to us here, and all that data is based on data that users have entered for their own purposes, just aggregated into these graphs. So it allows us to see a large chunk of group data without violating anyone's privacy, which is nice. So that's the two main sections of the site. Because Magikarp is an admin user, we have access to site analytics right here, which just gives us a breakdown of things like total number of users, how many different companies have had information entered for them, how many contracts, popular areas, popular theaters, just so as admins we can sort of get a sense of how the site's being used, things we may want to change for the future, that sort of thing. So that, in a nutshell, is StageDoor. Thank you for taking the time to watch this demo. You can find more of me on GitHub at John Eckert, or on Medium and LinkedIn as John T. Eckert, or you can visit my website at jeckert.com. Thank you very much.